Boom! Let's go. Let me ask you a question. Which emotion in your life would you like to feel more of? Now, I couldn't hear your answer, but if you ask me the question, I would say happiness. Bro, why would you want to feel more happy, bro? Happiness is like top one emotion, alright? And, bro, there are people out there eating garbage processed food, scrolling on social media for 3 hours a day, looking at memes, and when they hear that a guy just wants to be happy, they're gonna be like, "Oh, just shut up, man." Now, let me ask you like this. If there was a button that you could press right now, a button that you could press that will make you 10, 20% happier, would you press it? Yes, you would. I would as well. My bad, bro. And the way that I've been trying to be happier in my daily life is to just smile more. See, it freaking works. Now, I read this book called Presence by a female author. I don't remember her name. But she said that when you feel an emotion inside of your body, there are physical changes outside of your body, like actual physical changes, all right? And when you intentionally try to replicate these changes, the same emotion is produced inside of your body. Whoa, I said that. That's a pretty complicated sentence. Let me break it down for you. For example, if you feel happy, there are physical changes outside of your body. For example, your body posture opens up, you get your chest up. God damn, that's a big chest, bro. My bad, bro. Your chest comes out, and there's a freaking smile on your face, right? There's a smile on your face. That's the biggest one, right? And if you intentionally try to replicate these physical changes, you put a smile on your face, you get an open posture, you're gonna feel happier inside. That's what she said in the book as well. And there was a study. There was a study in that book, bro. Blew my mind, okay? Basically, there were two groups of people. Ma, what the heck? My bad, bro. There were two groups of people, all right? One group, they were told to like, all right, there were people taken in that group and they were told to feel a certain emotion. They were like, okay, feel this emotion inside of you and tell us what physical changes you create in your body. All right, for example, there was a guy who was told to feel angry, he was told to feel anger, and he just like, he grunted his teeth, clenched his fists and stuff. And they asked him like, okay, which physical changes do you see in your body? And they just wrote down the physical changes. All right, this group felt the emotion and wrote down the physical changes. And there was another group, the other group was told to replicate those physical changes. They were told, for example, the guy who felt anger actually said that, he clenched his jaw and, he put down, clenched his fists and, he tensed his body and stuff like that. I don't know. And then they were just told to replicate those exact changes, without telling them which emotion they were told to. All right. For example, the anger guy could have said that, clench your fists, clench your jaw and you tighten your body, clench your neck. Oh, I got a thick neck, bro. Let's go. And the people who replicated those physical changes actually felt the same emotion as they were told to create. For example, the angry guy, he created the physical changes, and the guy who replicated those physical changes felt anger. All right, so that's proof. Okay, whichever physical changes you create in your body will create the corresponding emotion inside of you. So what does that mean, bro? That means that if you smile more often throughout the day, you're actually gonna feel happier inside of your body. Let's go! All right. I also read another book. Yeah, that's it, bro. Basically, that's what I've been doing, I've been smiling, trying to smile more often, because I just want to feel happier, bro. I just want to have fun and feel happier. Why wouldn't you want to do that, bro? And so, yeah. And when you smile, it makes you more approachable. Makes you more approachable. Right? People come up to you, they talk to you, If you're a guy, and you smile more often, guess who's gonna come up to you? Hey, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Relax, bro. And also, yeah. So that's basically, the way I've been doing this. I just smile whenever I remember about this. I actually did it this morning when I was eating my food. I was just looking out the window. I just remembered, okay, just smile. I just smile, bro. I do it in buses. I don't give a shit, bro. There are people in there. I'm just with my headphones, bro. I'm not even listening to music. Okay, I'm just listening to audiobooks and stuff. And so there are people in there. I just bust out a smile, bro. They're looking at me like, what the heck is this guy on? And so, yeah, just keep on smiling more, okay? It actually makes you more approachable as well. My bad, bro, my bad. And there was actually another book that I read. I think it was like 99 or 100 essays that will change the way you think. The author's name was Brianna West. I think I read this book in like 2022. But there was one essay in the book that was pretty, awesome. And it said that happiness is a freaking choice. Happiness is a choice. You know, many people think about happiness like, oh, once I get this, I'll be happy. You know, or once I pass this exam, I'll be happy. Or once I get this these pants, then I'll be happy. You know, once I move to this dorm, I'll be happy. Many people think about happiness like, once I get this car, you know, once I get this house, once I get this, that, and you're just delaying your happiness. You know, but the key to happiness, according to that essay, bro, and you know, I tried this as well, bro. I feel happier, bro, is to realize that you will always be chasing something. And so happiness is in the moment. You just have to decide to be happy right now, okay? Because you have stuff, okay? You have a lot of stuff that other people do not have, you know? And so you just have to decide to be happy in the moment. Happiness is a freaking choice, bro. That's what that essay basically said, you know? And realize that if you're happy right now, and when you get that thing, you can just be happier. Yeah. So just be happy, man. I just want you all to be happy. I just want me to be happy, man.